Why? Why? I am constantly getting an 8-minute fingerprinting business commercial. Guy wants me to start a fingerprinting business. Why? Do I look like the F fucking BI? Or the fucking BI? Yep, there I go using the F word at the start of the video again. Oops. Anyway, howdy, this is Pal Rider, and welcome to my stream. I hope you can hear me. I hope the voice is working. I hope everything is working. Let me see if my sound is working. Yep, my sound is working. Let's fry this lady up. Woohoo! How about electrocutor? Whoop! Sorry, Valdez. Anyway, I am back with Fallout 76 for the first time in about a week, and it looks like my little icon guy that popped up on the left right there is hungry. Wait, that's the wrong button. He needs some food. So let me get him some food. He does not like ash rose or boiled water, but I will give him, so I don't have to worry about it. I think I have one of these perfect bubble gums. No, I don't. Huh. Oh well, let's just drink some water and eat. Nope, that's not even cooked. Is there anything that's cooked? I guess some of this stuff is. Some of it's not. I gotta be careful what I'm eating. Wow. Okay, let me eat some brains. Brains! What movie was that? Brains! I can't remember. Dudes running around yelling brains. Oh, you know what? I can eat some of this and eat a couple cans of dog food. Fried dog food on toast. Good stuff. Anyway, so the main reason I'm playing this instead of Hogwarts tonight is I got busy doing this quest today. Well, about an hour ago. Well, actually, it's been more than an hour. I played it for about an hour. Then I paused it to make dinner and stuff, and then I ate dinner, so now I'm back. And I thought I would be done in plenty of time, but apparently it's longer than I thought. So right now, me and this Valdez, we got to go in here. Okay, so what we're doing, we've investigated these disappearances. People were disappearing, and we investigated them. And all the trails lead to this guy, some Dr. Blackburn, I think his name is. And he's in this vault. This is the first time I've been in this vault, Vault 96. If you've ever played any of the Fallout games, you might know what FEV is. It's a serum that this one guy was using way back, I guess, in Fallout 2, called the Master. I think he was the Master. Who, I don't know what his real name is because I never played Fallout 2. I just know from the lore that he got this serum. He was trying to, because of the post-apocalyptic thing, with radiation and everything, he was trying to make people immune to radiation without turning them into ghouls or anything else, because ghouls are immune to radiation. But they could turn feral and go try to eat people. Or there's also non-feral ghouls that are just like everybody else, just they look funny. They look all messed up. And so what he ended up doing, though, is making the super mutants. Those are the big green guys. And so apparently this Dr. Washburn took up the Master's experiments and was trying to do it here. I don't know how that's possible because I think Fallout 2 is in the future of this. I'm not positive about that, though. I'm not sure what the timeline is for Fallout 2. But I know that this is only 70... No, not even that. 25 years, I think. 25 years after the nuclear war. When all the other games, well, freaking Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas are right around 200 years in the future. Or after the, after the bombs. After World War III. But anyway, we're trying to find Washburn. We tracked him back to these guys called the Hellcats, who were his mercenaries that he hired to help him kidnap people to use them in human experiments. Apparently he's been flooding the Appalachians with more and more super mutants. That's where most of the super mutants, I guess, in this area have come from, is him. I guess that's what they're trying to say. But the Hellcats were pretty much slaughtered by Blood Eagles, which are a raider gang, and we found the Blood Eagles, most of them dead, had to kill a bunch more of them, and the ones that were left were being attacked by robots, and we exchanged their safety out of here, and I killed the robots, and they gave me a pass key to get through the rest of this place to go find Washburn. So that's what we're doing now. So that now you're up to speed.
Oh my god. The smell.
That's because he's got dead people around. He's been experimenting on live people for a while. There was a whole pile of them back there somewhere. Something happened to this vault where it's all frozen. So the smell shouldn't be too bad. Now let's see what's over this way. So I got this card now. I can pretty much get in all the doors. And I can check and see if there's any good stuff. I hear people. Terminal required. Terminal required. Is there a terminal? Is there a terminal in here? No. Well, it looks like I'm supposed to go that way, but I always like to go the opposite way of where I'm supposed to go first, just to see what's going on. Hey, bobby pins. Those are lock picks for anybody, for any layman. Walk to the terminal. I have not found any terminals. Wait. So I want to get into that room. That was the last door. Oh, this way maybe? Oh shit. Snallygasser. I don't know what this is mutated from, but some kind of lizard maybe? Ow, he bit me.
We survived.
Every time we get in a fight and it's over, she says that. We survived. We survived. Get us out of here, babe. Okay, this is... Is this the other? Yep, this is the inside of these doors. So this must have been a Snallygasser pin. Oh, there's a dead lady behind the... She's got a toothbrush. No, this is... The toothbrush is in this. Never mind. Never mind. Hey. Log.
Genetic research log week 142.
0.
Specimen X001 has been a most remarkable success.
I confess, I was skeptical when Molly showed me her analysis. There was little to work with, given its unique biology. As an initial bench test, I spliced each of our extant stable mutations into separate samples. They all worked flawlessly, as if we had spent months adapting them. And then the mutations spread. They somehow shifted from one sealed petri dish to the next until all the samples exhibited all of the mutations.
Wow.
Fascinating.
A lot of holotapes.
I wanted to proceed to live subject testing immediately, but all of our attempts to resuscitate a specimen have been blocked. Hans is looking into it. In the meantime, this transference capability merits further investigation.
Okay, the end of that one. What's up, Zero? You have some good burritos today, didn't you? Yeah, or tonight for dinner. Yeah, I said I'd tell you how to make those. It's not a unique thing. I'm sure other people make them too, but we in Fresno we either call them like trailer park burritos or white trash burritos or California. That's my term, California Okies, because most of the white trash in Fresno are California Okies. Anyway, including me. But so it's pretty simple. You just get flour tortillas, big ones. I like the bigger the better. And just get a can of chili beans. I always use Denison's because that's a really good type of chili beans. But you get a can of chili beans, warm up the chili beans. I usually put a little bit of chili powder in with the chili beans and then just heat up the chili beans, heat up the burritos so that they fold better. It's always good to do that. Then you just get some cheese. I use Colby Jack. You could use Monterey Jack or cheddar or something like that, and just put a bunch of cheese on the burrito first, and then put chili beans on it, and then roll it up, and then throw it in a frying pan with a little bit of oil and get it crispy on both sides. And then throw it in a plate and put some sour cream on top and some hot sauce. And avocado's good if you have avocado, chop it up and throw it on top too. But I didn't have any avocado tonight. And you could throw other things on top like lettuce or tomatoes or whatever else, any kind of toppings you want. Salsa. And then I just eat it with a fork because it's like crispy on the outside. I eat like 3 of them stuffed. They're so good. They're so good. Hey, Henrik, what's up? I hope you heard that, man. You just go get yourself a can of chili beans and some tortillas and some cheese and make one of them up, man. I actually put a little bit of garlic salt on top after I was done. I put the sour cream and the hot sauce, and then sprinkled a little bit of garlic salt over the top. Made it a little bit better. I'll keep this time frame. It sounds like something I'd like. Yeah. It's really good, and it's easy to make, just a can of beans and some tortillas and some cheese and maybe some sour cream or whatever kind of toppings you want on the top of it. Got to have some cheese on the inside though. Cheese, just the cheese and the chili beans on the inside. That way it's easier to roll up and it's not real messy or anything. Just cheese and chili beans on the inside. Roll it up. You have to, and if you don't know how to roll a tortilla right, you fold the sides first, and then you start rolling, and then you tuck the sides in again. Watch them dudes at Taco Bell, the way they fold burritos. That's the way you should fold a burrito, and it makes it all tucked in so the stuff don't come out on the on the ends, But yeah, anyway, pretty good stuff. Sounds delicious, yeah.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 13. Whatever the prior occupants of this vault may have done, I must thank them.
I had to come back and get this other one after.
Engineer Dr. Memling.
Let me just grab it.
The doctor, while a respectable scientist in his own right, had the classic engineer's idiosyncratic approach to maintenance. His additions to the vault reactor and the electrical subsystems provide me with ample points of connection to directly access mains power. Between this and certain defects in reactor shielding, I have invaluable resources for my research. My first attempts in this area are more disappointing, however. Lacking Memling's expertise, my electrical impedance tests failed dramatically. The unintentional discovery of a new method of rapidly cooking a mole rat fails even in that regard. Mole rat exposed to several thousand volts at significant amperage does not make for an appetizing sight. Nonetheless, these results are duly recorded, and I believe my understanding of the system is sufficient to produce more useful results in the future. End log.
That it? Anyway, so this vault was originally set up as to experiment on this stuff, but they were experimenting with animals, and that's what caused a lot of these mutations apparently around this area. The mutations that they didn't have other places, you know, like the snallygasters. They got sheep squatch. They got a lot of mutations that they don't have in any of the other games. Grafton monster. There's quite a few. The Mothman. But if you want to believe people before the Mothman was around before the war. But anyway, yeah, they were using animals to experiment on. And then there was a malfunction with the mainframe computer, and the mainframe computer killed all the animals, but then completely malfunctioned and killed all the people too. So everybody that was in here, that's the way out. That's the way I came in. Pretty sure. Anyway. Chemistry lab. I'll do that last. Oh, hey, pool table. Hey, it's a bar. Wait, that's the entrance. I think I came by here already once. Yeah, I remember this room. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have opened up everything yet, because now I'm going to get lost even more. It's like it took a long way around. I came in from that way and went all the way around and around and around and around and came back that way and then came this way. So I'm a little bit lost. But anyway, snallygaster. Unbelievable. They left a snallygaster inside one of the test chambers. Remarkably, it is still alive, if understandably quite irritable. Whatever they did to it seems to have removed its need for substance. Perhaps you're all wet. Get away. Get away. Get away. Sorry to be mean. Get. Your face is all wet, and I don't want it on my lap. Do you understand? I am sorry. I am sorry. I just don't like a wet lap, okay? Come on, get. Now stay. I'm trying to read. I don't need wet lap. Perhaps it's metabolized trace elements directly from the air or engages in some strange form of photosynthesis. Regardless, that chamber shall remain locked, and I must take care when... Damn it. It's really hard to read this shit. Defrosting the other specimens in cryo storage. I cannot predict what mutations they may exhibit. Okay. That was apparently from Blackburn. 1, 2, 3 more. Oh yeah, these people.
Everything hurts. I feel sick.
Hey. Oh wow, I keep forgetting about these logs.
Please, help us. Somebody get us out of here.
I think it was this one that I haven't heard.
Molly Cooper, biology, log 280. What is this? The specimen record is blank. No vitals, no measurements, no source data, just an ID, X001. The cellular structure is unlike anything I've ever seen. I can't even identify the organelles. I ran it through the DNA sequencer twice, but nothing at all. I talked
hey,
it
King
over to
Rat, what's
Nina,
up?
And she's gonna try splicing it into some of the cellular structures.
And Nigel, what's up? Welcome.
What happens? It's a long shot, but
Get
we have
back.
a quota to meet.
Get
Fucking
back.
phone tech.
I'm trying to listen to this, and you're bugging me. Yes, I'll let you out, lady, but I'm trying to get my dog out of here first. Go. Go. Get. I just tried to let him outside right before I started the stream, and he wouldn't go out. And now I think he's trying to bug me to go out. But no, you're not going out right now. You're going to get all muddy.
Don't let me die in here.
Get over here. Go. Get.
Is he coming back?
Okay, let me try this one.
Genetic research log, week 100, retrospective. Our first mutations were simple enough. Venom, regeneration, electrogenesis, natural phenomena with well-understood biochemical processes. Despite my initial misgivings, developing, adapting, and enhancing general-purpose mutagenic sequences has been a fascinating challenge. So much so that I fear we have set the bar too high. Eric's quotas are ever more aggressive, even as potential research targets grow increasingly elusive.
I can't take
Molly and I have moved on to more speculative mutations. Chameleonization, pyrokinesis, cryokinesis. But after that, I am less certain. This pace is maddening. How much longer can we maintain it?
So they're the ones that gave all these freaking creatures the abilities to freaking burn people and freeze them. And okay, I'm gonna let this dog out. I'll be right back.
Everything hurts.
Retired for the night. Too much stuff in inventory. Yep. Well, your face is all wet. Did you just go get it more wet? Get it off of my leg.
Coming back?
Wow. Every time he tries to drink something, his whole jaw gets soaking wet. And then he comes over and plops it on my lap. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Everything hurts. I feel sick.
Move your butt. Let's go.
I can't take it anymore.
Go. Hope I don't forget about you. Come on, go.
Somebody get us out of here.
All right. Hope I don't forget about that dog.
Please. Help us.
Ouch. Ow, ow, ow.
Is he
Gonna
coming
hit
back?
the scrap box. Yep. I'm already
Somebody get us out of here.
just about out of room for my stuff too. Although I got a lot of
We're not with those others.
shit.
Can you get us out of here?
Well, thanks for just grabbing me and yanking me around, lady, even though you're on the other side of the glass. Damn, talk about telekinesis. I wasn't ready for that. Do you know how we can open the cell? Who are you?
Cassie Alloway. Listen, I ain't trying to be rude.
Wait, that's
I'll tell you
her
my whole
friend.
dang life story if you want. Just get me out of here.
Wait. Oh no, that's the other lady, the leader of the Brotherhood. She had a friend. So this Brotherhood lady whose head is in my face should know who she is too. Is everyone all right in there?
Oh, we're locked in some weird cell, in a frozen vault, being held prisoner by some lunatic in a lab coat who experiments on us. We're peachy. How are you?
Yeah.
Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there before he comes back to grab one of us for his tests. Okay.
Behind the stairs.
Gotta go for a walk, but I guess I'll stay here for now. Sorry. Seriously, though. Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I ain't got your ass out of there yet. So behind the stairs. This was not there before, was it? It's another holotape. Eject. Wow, a lot of crap. I'm not going to read all this. I think I read most of this already to myself last night. I'm just going to go through it real quick. Nope, I haven't read all that. Hope they don't expect me to have to read all this. So I'm just going through it real quick, see if there's anything that catches my eye. Wait, all this stuff is... Oh, well, this was right before the war, or right after the war. Wait, no. 77, before the war. This was after the war. Wait. Was the war in 77 or 78? 10/23/77. Yeah, this was right before the war then. No, right after. I don't know. Damn it. My brain's not working. 2K Gaming is not cool. They have made it impossible to stream BioShock. The collection does not let you stream from your PS4 or Xbox One. Yeah, if you said you have a computer, don't you? It's just not a good one. You can get a capture card for your computer and then use the capture card to stream off of instead of having to go through the game. What you do is you play it. You have it hooked up to through your computer. The game hook the console hooked into the computer, and all it really does is it goes through the graphics card onto your monitor. But then the computer will pick it up with the capture card and be able to broadcast it using OBS software, and it's really easy, and it's not processing the game, so all it's really doing is streaming the game. So it'll work just fine, and you can have low-end computers to do that with. You don't have to have a high-end computer. And Blue Jay, what's up? Sorry, I've been busy doing stuff, so if I missed anybody that came on, just say hi again, and I'll hopefully I'll catch you. Wait, I don't know which chambers are what. I'm going to open up some chambers and I'm going to get some animals out. And they're going to eat these people. Which way was it? This way? Better go protect them. I don't know which chamber's opened. Wait.
Everything hurts. I feel sick.
Wait, I thought it opened. 1 and 2. No, 2 and 3 opened. Which one's? Some whiskey. Anything in here? A couple things. I feel like I just went around in a circle. Sure enough. Okay, so this one's not opening for some reason.
Help us.
Okay, this is the other chamber that opened. Nothing in here either. Feather duster. Sounds like a sexual device.
I regret the ugliness you find
Oh, there's
here.
a bunch of dead people.
The things I had to do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must intend to kill me.
Yep. Sure
I
enough.
do not blame you for this.
We're supposed to bring him in alive. Don't forget that,
Oh, we are?
no matter what we've seen here.
Oh, man. Okay, there was something else that I picked up a minute ago. This one.
Genetic Research Log, Week 100, Retrospective. Our first mutations were simple enough. Venom, regeneration, electrogenesis, natural phenomena with well-understood biochemical processes. Despite my initial misgivings, developing, adapting, and enhancing general-purpose mutagenic sequences has been a fascinating challenge. So much so that I fear we have set the bar too high. Eric's quotas are ever more aggressive, even as potential research targets grow increasingly elusive.
Oh, I missed something.
Molly and I have moved on to more speculative mutations. Chameleonization, pyrokinesis, cryokinesis. But after that, I am less certain. This pace is maddening. How much longer can we maintain it?
Okay. Oh, there's so many of these things. Why do I have to listen to all of them? Last other one was... Oh, I got 2 of these. This one.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 100.
Sorry, lady.
My work's demand for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work or my need for human subjects. And I do not illuminate them. Already they have begun acquiring new subjects at a far greater pace than I could, and a contingent remained to guard the vault itself. I must be careful. A mercenary is only as loyal as their pay, after all. My control of the vault security systems keeps them in check. For now, and long.
Can you get a capture card for your laptop? Yep. They make external capture cards. The one that King Rat gave me is called an Elgato. It's pretty cool, and it plugs into a USB port. No, actually, kinda. It plugs into a USB port, and it plugs into your graphics card. Wait. Oh wait. Maybe. I guess one of those would work. You'd have to check into that, because they go through your graphics card for the monitor part of it, so you can see what you're doing, but then it goes in through your computer, I think, with a USB port, and goes into your streaming software to stream. Yeah. So I don't know if you have any, if your laptop has an external port for like a monitor, then it might work. An HDML or HDMI port. Okay, serum trials. Ugh. I'd have to look into the Fallout lore about this FEV. I apparently they were testing it. I know in Fallout 3 they mentioned it also, but initially it was from Fallout 1 or 2, with the super mutants in way back out in California, and we're on the East Coast here, and so we're Fallout 3 and 4. So and all those games had super mutants. So were they just experimenting all over the United States with that? Anyway. Please select file to view test chambers. Barring the unexpected occupants in Chamber 3, the test chamber left behind by the vault's occupants provided ample holding room for live subjects. Their simulated environment may not be the most welcoming, but perhaps they are at least more comfortable than a bare concrete cell. Though it defeats their purpose, at times I wish the observation window had shutters. So this is that Blackburn talking, I think. An unfortunate incident. One of the subjects addressed me by name today. I find this unpleasant and distracting. To complete this work, I must be dispassionate. Such things remind me of how I will be viewed in the future, even if the work is successful. I must be more careful in the future to not introduce myself to potential subjects. An alias is perhaps pointless now, having already given my name to the Blue Ridge Company on more than one occasion, but I can at least avoid compounding the error. So yeah, so one of the quests before this, it takes you to the Blue Ridge Trading Company, caravan company. And at first it makes it sound like they have something to do with it, but then you go in through a quest and find out that they were duped by this Blackburn guy also. And you find these logs of different caravans, and you notice most of them have Blackburn in it, and one or two of the members end up disappearing, and they chalk it off to somebody just going off on their own, or because they're going through hostile territory. Somebody might have killed them or something, or they fell off a freaking cliff or something, so they chalked it up to all these just bad accidents or natural phenomenons, or people just deciding they didn't want to go and going back home or something, but this doctor's on all of the expeditions, or all the trade routes, and he was setting them up. He was trying to figure out who would potentially not be missed as much or questioned for being missing, and he was having these mercenaries kidnap these guys without other people knowing about it. Like maybe they went off into the bush to take a crap or something and got kidnapped or something. I don't know. Yeah. Vivisection. I imagine the future generations will paint me as a monster, even as they enjoy the world my work makes possible. A demented madman slicing sadistically into innocent living subjects. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dr. Mengele thought that he was a freaking genius also, you freaking freak. Vivisection is useless to me, of course. I am familiar with the workings of the human body, and I require it undamaged to accurately assess my results. My living subjects have never needed to fear me grotesquely rooting around inside them like some perverse augur. Dissection, on the other hand, has its value in the aftermath of my trials, and there are many tests I must conduct that require needle, probe, and other monitoring and measuring devices, but never vivisection. Now, I don't actually know what vivisection is. I know what dissection is, but does vivisection mean that you're doing like a dissection of somebody while they were still alive? Like an autopsy, but they're still alive? I don't know. Hey, Alan, what's up, man? I missed some of the stream, but I'm not going to scroll back up, or some of the chat. Sipping on some martini, Blanco, and beer. Martini. Drinking a vodka after dinner. Come on, boys. You have to share. Open the bottle of champagne. Yep.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 5. The creators of the forced evolutionary virus were idiots savant. They saw weapons, soldiers to win a war that would end almost as soon as it began. They had discovered a means by which we could seize the reins of human evolution and all they could envision was more efficient death. My colleagues at West Tech were likewise fools. They made the virus a plaything in Huntersville, their ant farm, shaking it to watch them scurry. The FEV was never meant to create abominations. At its core is something wondrous and hopeful. I will free it from what they made of it. Humanity will have the future it should have had. And a better human will build that world, free from fear and law.
Yeah. Anyway, FEV, that's what it stands for. I forgot. He just said it. Forced evolutionary virus. So they're trying to evolve humans into... Does she have something on her? Any of these guys? No. They're trying to evolve humans into something that could withstand the harsh conditions of a post-nuclear environment. Oh. Right. Thought I did this before. It's test chamber 2. Thought I already unlocked it. Or I already did that computer at one point.
Get us out of here.
Well, just open the damn door.
Oh, thank God. You got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess. My name's Cassie. Did I say that already?
Yep. Are you hurt? We're with the Brotherhood of Steel. This is Scribe Valdez.
Everything hurts. I feel sick.
Art Knapp's niece? Wait, who's Art Knapp? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's me. You know Uncle Art? He's gonna be so worried. He might even express an emotion besides
Oh,
world.
yeah.
I hope he's all right. Is he coming back?
So, way earlier in this quest, which I did, I don't know, a month ago. It's not just one quest. It's a whole series of quests. In one of the earlier parts of the series of quests, there was a bunch of people in the Brotherhood's base, Fort Atlas, that are trying to get help from the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood turns them away. And one of them is that Art Knapp guy. I'm pretty sure, because I think he mentioned something about somebody or his niece disappearing.
Came in on a Blue Ridge caravan. Doc was there too. Had some people slip away in the night, but guide said it happens. People turn back, that kind of thing. And one night we shelter from a storm and those Hellcat goons ambush us, capture us all. Spent days in a cart or something, blindfolded, before they dumped me here.
We're the Brotherhood of Steel. This is Scribe
Well,
Valdez.
that sounds like a fun bunch. Uncle Art mentioned them in broad terms. Can't say I'm not glad to meet you, though. I'm not injured. Got lucky. The doc didn't do any surgery on me. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times. Weird thing is, he kept apologizing. Bad case of sludge lung now. But I'm holding up. Some of the others are in worse shape.
So I got a disease cure.
Help us.
Works with... There we go, disease cure. Take this. It should help you with a sludge lung. It cured me of sludge lung.
For real? You must be my guardian angel.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
I
I
am.
did get kidnapped and locked up by mad scientists, so maybe not. But still, thank you. You get to miss him breathing normally.
Is he coming back?
Are there any more prisoners?
I think we're the last surviving ones. It used to be more. When he takes you out of the cells, you don't always come back. Hasn't been down here in a few days, though. Figured he got what he wanted, or someone done him in. Good timing on your part. The crappy rations he gave us last time are nearly gone. My social calendar is wide open, as it happens. Well, I'm a captive audience. Too soon? What do you want to know?
Please, help us.
Can you make it out of here?
Maybe I could, but there's no way the rest will. These folks won't make it a mile.
It's better if they stay here. When we've cleared the vault, I'll radio Fort Atlas. They can send the medics with the recovery team and get them to safety.
Whatever Fort Atlas is, that sounds good to me. Thanks kindly.
I'll leave some food and water for you to share until help arrives.
You're a peach.
Please, help us.
We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor, give him a kick for me, alright?
Right in the ass with my pointy ass cowboy boots. Now where are we going? Open the overseer's office. Right. This way. He's probably got some robots. We've been in here. There's that crazy Assaultron bitch. Wait, what was that? That's the overseer's office right there. I hear a bobblehead or something. Maybe. Wait, what? This is not the Assaultrons we killed. There was only one. Have we even been in this way? I don't know.
Though it seems futile, I ask one final time. Leave this vault and the things you have seen. You cannot change what has happened here. Leave me to this cold and lonely place.
Open a bottle of champagne. King Rat's waving again. What's up? Vivisection is surgery conducted for experimental purposes on a living organism, typically animals with a central nervous system. Oh, okay. Pale, you're not a necromancer. I can't raise them up, raise them from the dead. Is this a man or a woman? I know Cassidy. I know she sounds like a woman, but looks like a man, but with boobies. But apparently, boobies don't matter anymore. Card's not responding. Wait, was I not paying attention? Oh, let's speak to her. Very manly, I know.
The card doesn't work? Blackburn must have overridden the door codes. Probably guess the looters might find a key card eventually if they had the run of the place. If he's changed the codes for the door, we're not getting through normally. I knew a lot of knights that would probably try to blow up the door. But I think we can do better than that. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that feed to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room nearby.
Apparently, it's showing me where the utility room is.
This should be it. Take a look. See if you could find the lines to the overseer's office.
Raw force, you use a crimper in the hydraulic line. You put a crimp in the hydraulic line. Identify and close the correct valve. Cut the hydraulic line to the door. I don't have a bladed weapon. Smash the controllers and hope. I like intelligence.
Nice work. You might have a future as a scribe if you want.
You run your
Let's head back.
You run your eyes over the. Can I say something, lady? You run your eyes over the controller array before you. It takes a moment, but you spot the correct toggle and disable the line feeding the overseer's door. With just a few flipped switches, the pressure indicator on the panel drops to 0. Oh, am I going this way? I'll take that rifle. Oh, apparently I'm not supposed to shoot him. I better be careful.
It appears neither the Vault defenses nor the Blood Eagles were a match for you. Quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile for me to struggle, and I surrender willingly.
Taking you in, Blackburn. You have to pay for what you have done here. You're a monster. I should kill you where you stand. Even if I'm impressed by what you're trying to do here, you must know you're gone too far. Is this research you told me about? This is studying diseases?
Yes, I assumed as much when you entered. Very well. Consider me arrested, if you must. I am ready to face any judgment the Brotherhood wishes to mete out. My work here is complete regardless, and it is too late for you to stop it.
They're going to stick a pole up your ass and put you on top of the building. Now, Brotherhood wouldn't do that. Blood Eagles might, though. Just had a bunch of their people killed. Think we're done here. Your work cannot be stopped. What do you mean? They were people like Cassie. You tortured them and experimented on them like animals.
Simply that I have achieved my goal. The FEV is perfected, and it is too late for you to change that. My sacrifices, the terrible things I have done to accomplish this, it has been paid in full, and now salvation awaits humanity.
What? You can't do anything with it now. We've caught you. You're finished.
Have I given you any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action?
Okay, that's not good.
What have you done with the FEV?
I have completed it. I turned a flawed miscreation into something that will heal an ill and wounded humanity. But if by that you mean, what have I done with the result? It is no longer here. I have associates. They are even now finalizing the mechanisms of its distribution. You are too late.
The mechanism...
Lonnie needs to hear about this immediately.
Mechanisms of its distribution. He's going to vaccinate everybody in the world their without their permission sounds like some fucking governments that I already know. I seriously think that I know that it'll never happen, at least not in our lifetime, but I think that all the governments of the world that went along with this freaking lockdown should really be tried for like war crimes, like a war tribunal thing, not war, for crimes against humanity, because it's coming out, so more and more stuff is coming out about how much they actually knew and how none of this shit, and how they tried to cover up stuff, how the West was actually helping out China in doing this shit, and that it's come to light that maybe even China released COVID on purpose. That's the same kind of shit that's going on here in this thing. And this guy is not innocent, and he's supposedly, hopefully, going to pay for his crimes. But how can you make all the leaders of the world pay for their crimes? Because all of the leaders of the world were at least comparable to in the COVID lockdowns and the crap that's happened since. Every single thing that's happened since is all on their heads, you know. That the kids are completely freaking stupid now because they young kids missed 2 years of needed schooling, and social interaction is the main thing that screwed them up. None of the kids now even know how to act anymore. They have some freaking things that they're trying to implement in schools to give kids total counseling and stuff. But you know, this counseling that they're going to get is not going to help them out, because they're going to just feed them more of the same bullshit. It's making kids too soft and too vulnerable, so that when they get out in society, just like this like at least half of the last couple generations were babied so much that they don't know how to freaking treat the world. And now they're trying to implement freaking Marxism and capitalism, or not Marxism, anti-capitalism and Marxism and freaking socialism, just so that they don't have to work, because then society will pay for them a living. But what's the problem with that is that society, who actually, you're not getting anything free, because somebody's working for that, and they think that they're going to get it from the rich. No, they're not going to get it from the rich. It comes from the average middle class person that is barely even making it by right now as it is. So they have to raise taxes to pay for all these damn programs to help out people that don't want to fucking work anymore, or can't freaking handle it in school, or going to just be a burden on society for the rest of their freaking lives. It's really sad how much crap has came from this COVID thing. And the follow-up is all this environmental crap that we're not ready for yet. Oh shit, the dog's still outside. Forgot all about him. But yeah, we're just compounding the disaster that was the COVID freaking lockdown. And it's just going to continue until somebody puts their foot down and says, this has got to stop. Freaking, it would be nice if we could prosecute these bastards, man. What's the matter, guy? You got stuck outside? Are you stuck outside? Poor little doggy? Poor doggy? You stuck out there? Is it raining again? Is it raining? Is you wet? You're a little bit wet. Come here. We gotta dry you. We gotta dry you. We gotta dry you. Dry you down. Dry you down. You wet dog. You're a wet dog. Wet dog. Wet dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? I gotta dry you. I gotta dry you. Make you all nice and dry. And get the mud off your paws. Ow. Don't jump on me. Good doggy. Good doggy. Okay, hey. No. No, 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 no. Here. Here. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of. Some freaking guy experimenting on people and then thinking he can get away with it. And that's what this whole thing has been for the last 3 years. It's just a failed experiment. Anyway, now I'm out of breath. I had to bribe the dog to not tell anybody that I left him outside for a freaking hour. I gave him a couple milk bones, big ones. Now he's over there eating them. I'm almost done with my wooden box. I made a wooden box. Now I need to finish burning patterns into it, then dyeing it. Cool. You gotta put a picture of it when you're done on Discord. Dyeing it? Yeah, you spelt it wrong, huh? Unfortunately, those responsible will get away with it and not pay for their crimes. I know, that's the messed up part about it. You know what, in the end, I think that everybody's going to just blame it all on China, which is mostly China's fault, just because of their government and the way it is. But a lot of people in the West were involved in it too, but they're gonna use China as a scapegoat, since they were already a major part of it anyway. It's easy for them just to push it all off on China. And right now they're not doing that because America has got too many dealings with China, and we'd be kind of screwed without China right at this point. We never should have gotten this situation, but they're hopefully trying to push away from China. Biden won't, though, because I think he's too involved. I think China's got something on him, and it might have a lot to do with his son, and all the dealings that's going on there. We don't know exactly, but it'll all come out in the wash. What I was saying earlier is I think they're not going to pay for it now in our lifetime, but I think sometime in the future. I don't know if you ever seen the trial of Lee Harvey Oswald. They did this kind of modern trial. It wasn't real modern. It was 20 years ago or so, where they did this trial of Lee Harvey Oswald to see if he was actually guilty of killing Kennedy. And the trial says yes, he was a lone gunman, blah 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 blah, which it was kind of a mock trial. I don't think it was done very good, but I think in the future, sometime in the future, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, society is going to look back at this time and do something like that. Have a mock trial for all the dead guys that were involved in all this shit, and find out who the real guilty parties are. See, but they still haven't figured out exactly what happened with Kennedy. It's kind of hard to believe that Lee Harvey Oswald was alone in that, just because of the magic bullet theory, So most of the people that were involved in around at the time of the Kennedy assassination are way, way old now or dead, and it still hasn't came out. Nothing really has come to light yet, and there's got to be a hell of a lot more to it, you know. So maybe these guys will completely get away with it in the future. You never know. Did Ozzy had dirty paws? Yeah, because it's all freaking wet and muddy outside, and they were out there making a mess. Him and Trixie. I got a blanket on the couch, so when he jumps up there, he just gets the blanket dirty. And I'll wash it after this wet season that we're having now gets over. When did the U.S. say they were going to tell the truth about Kennedy's death? 70 years or something? I don't remember now. I know. Well, just recently, in the last couple years, I know that what do you call it? They have to wait a certain amount of time before they can release things in the government. That way everybody that's involved is dead or something, so that it doesn't implicate any people that are alive, I guess, or people that are undercover or things like that, you know, don't get outed. So I think that time just passed with the whole Kennedy thing, and they had the original committee freaking that looked into it. What was it called? The something report. I can't remember the name of it right now, but they released more of the findings recently, and a lot of the redacted stuff. But the redacted stuff was still completely freaking redacted, though, from what I understand. They were supposed to release it all, but they didn't because they still had it all redacted. Some people believe it was a setup, but it wasn't a civil or a terrorist organization that did it. A civilian. Yeah, there's so many different theories. It's hard to say. Anyway, let me get back to the game. I can't believe I let you go back at Fort Atlas.
Let me go. Had I committed any offense of which you could possibly have been aware? Do you think I'd take any pleasure or pride in that fact? Think what you will, but I am not inhuman. Had I been capable of accomplishing my goal without them, I would have done so. I am neither a sadist nor a homicidal maniac. I do not expect forgiveness. But I am certain what I have done will bear sufficient consequence without fabricating new sins to hang upon me.
Yeah. I need to know something.
Ah, yes. The interrogation before my interrogations continues. Go on.
You're a monster. I should kill you. Kill you where you stand. Even if I'm impressed by what you did here, you must know.
And yet you will not, will you? The Brotherhood is an iron fist when enforcing its mission. But you did not come all this way simply to put a bullet in my skull. Besides, my death can no longer stop my work. Contrary to what you may think, I did not lie to you when we spoke at Fort Atlas. I did say it would be difficult for a layperson to understand.
How can you justify this insanity?
What you call insanity is merely the regrettable necessity of my work. That it condemns me in your eyes or consigns me to whatever hell may exist is a price I pay willingly. I have ensured the future of humanity, not just in Appalachia, but the world. No cost is too high for this. Were it possible to achieve it without the suffering of innocence, I would have done so.
Okay, truth is here, buddy.
After seeing what you've done here, I hope hell does exist.
Despise me if you will. I took no pleasure in what had to be done.
So he's saying that he just saved humanity. According to these games, this was 200 years before the other games, and nothing has changed. So how did he save any fucking buddy? He just doesn't. Oh, damn freaking thing. There we go. I've seen what FEV does. How could you think it could help anyone?
FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesqueries. It was to be the next step in human evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West Tech were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good. And now it will fulfill that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand Shin's point of view.
Yep. Claim to be doing this for the good of humanity, but you've created more super mutants.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer for myself, if not for others, to release those failures before their metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish, and I knew the Brotherhood was out there to deal with the errors.
The brother...
Errors
What?
sailed into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone.
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development over the typical example. Still, I bear the Brotherhood no ill will. My apologies for that.
He's retarded. The super mutants have killed hundreds of people in Appalachia. How is that freaking helping humanity? He's freaking retarded, man. We need to know everything you've done.
I am sure your Brotherhood will happily interrogate me until I have no tale left to tell. I will be entirely forthcoming, though I expect you will want to conduct your inquisition within confines more amenable to the Brotherhood. As for the contents of this vault, the Brotherhood is free to collect anything they like. My work here is finished.
I don't like the sound of that.
What makes you think you succeeded here? All I've seen are horrors.
Do you believe I did this all blindly? Groping madly in the bodies of the innocent for some unknown and hallucinatory secret? With each iteration, each test conducted, I identified flaws in the virus and calculated their removal. I have no doubt in my work.
It sounds like you haven't actually tested your perfect virus.
There are steps being taken as we speak. Any miscalculations that might exist are minor and will be addressed shortly.
So he's gonna release this virus on people.
I have no doubt that you do. As you wish.
How are we gonna get through this here?
Yes, I consider me. My work here is... I am at your disposal then.
You can head out. I'll radio for a team to secure the site and get the prisoners to safety. Then bring Blackburn back to the fort. I'm sure the others are going to have a lot of questions for him. Good work, Initiate.
I hope
I'm glad you were here.
he tries to escape so you can put a bullet in his head.
Will change nothing.
Huntersville Memories.
Personal log.
Good working.
Dr. Edgar Blackburn, Huntersville. I should never have allowed Dumont to convince me to stay with West Tech when they shuttered the Greenhouse Initiative. The Panimmunity variant was intended to shield us from biological warfare and make the population safe from the horrors war could unleash. The Greenhouse Initiative turned the same work to feeding the ever-increasing starving masses. Noble goals and worthy science. The discovery of the FEV abandoned all that. The awesome potential of the virus, what it could do if harnessed to those same ends. Ignored. Instead, they saw a weapon. Super soldiers.
Wow, there's so many freaking holotapes in here.
Bureaucrats and their pet scientists had the keys to human evolution and saw only profit in war. Dr. Khan, a disgrace to that title, took over. And even those miserable goals were cast aside in favor of the perverse, infecting the water supply of Huntersville just to observe the effects. Why? We knew the virus in its current state produced horrors. Had we been looking for a cure, perhaps it could have been justified. But Khan had no such interest.
Recovery team should be on their way.
He did it because he could. Were I a better man, a better scientist, I would have left immediately. My belated resignation does mean little credit. And log.
That it?
We should be getting back to Fort Atlas, Initiate.
The hell?
Get a hold of yourself.
Bastard. Nina's dead. Eric, dead. All because of your damn quotas. If you can't show a little compassion, shut the hell up.
Hey, now. I regret what happened to Nina. I truly do. But we're wasting time.
What?
There, that should disable the sensors. Now listen carefully. They aren't my quotas. They never have been, except by the mainframe. Look, there are next week's numbers.
God. There's no way.
Why didn't you tell us? It's on a hair trigger. If it detects anything, any word of conspiracy or sedition, it will kill us. I had to be sure. The only way we survive the next week is to take it out.
You want us to fight our way out?
We don't have to. For the past 2 years, I've been working on a virus, Seraph. Upload it into the mainframe and it can take over. Shut down the system, the experiments, everything. It can let us out. The EMS won't be a problem. I designed that system. My students wrote the damn protocols. I can beat it.
We can't go on like this. I'm in. For Nina.
Jeanette? Hans?
All right.
Oh. What the hell? Sure.
Here's what I need from you. We move on Saturday, just before the quota check. Be ready.
Sensor discrepancy detected in the Overseer's office. Applying cancellation algorithm. Done.
Have a good week, everyone. Dismissed.
Huh. Okay, so the very first holotape that I found had these people, the same 4 people right there, dying from the computer taking over the vault and killing everybody. That's so they had the ending first, and then they worked their way up to this what they actually did. So they're trying the whole story with this vault is that they were doing all these experiments in here, but computer, the mainframe, was actually in control of everything, and in the end wiped out everybody. Anyway, one more of these,
Research log.
and I'm going out.
Edgar Blackburn. Number 148. I can feel the end approaching. The equations fall into place, and I can see the shape of it. The perfected FEV. Even in my restless dreams, that vision of the goal is the only succor now. What I have done to reach it can never be washed away. I have been right, but that is small comfort. I give them numbers now, and try not to listen when they speak to me, pleading. I prefer to sedate them when removing them from their holding cells. Unconscious, they cannot weep or stare accusingly at me. I cannot make them understand that we are alike part of a greater destiny. They think me inhuman, uncaring. I know I would be no different were our rules reversed. I do not blame them for hating me. I lie in my cot at night and see their faces. I remember them all, and wait for sleep to carry me to the visions of when I can finally stop. Final candidate number 3 is ready for verification. I am within 2, perhaps 3 iterations of success. Will I be able to sleep untroubled when this is over? Or will punishment for what I have done be a mercy, freeing me from its memory and
Oh,
log?
I'm so lost. Where am I? I'm so lost. Wait. The hell? I think I'm getting closer. This way? Where am I? What the hell? I need to fast travel the hell out of here, 'cause this is not getting me anywhere. I think I'm going backwards now. That way. This place is freaking insane. Wait. Here it is. It's the front gate. Front door. Right, this way. Wait. This way. Sensor lab. I took a wrong turn again somewhere. Where am I? Oh, hey, here's the cryo chambers and all the dead people. This is the first dead people I've seen. Wow, where am I? You know what? I need to fast travel out of here because apparently I am lost. Oh, hey! Load bearing. This is a good one. I want to do this. How many people are left on the server? Not enough to do it. Damn it. Okay, so one thing I need to get out of here. I go back to my base. Every hour they have these events on here that are stronger than usual. They're events that are enhanced from the way they normally would be. And oh, hey, here's my new base too. I don't even know if I showed this on the stream last time. I don't think I had it then. I made me a new base. It's all prefabs. I got like a tower of redneck over there, a tower of other redneck stuff. Got my bar. This is my bar trailer. It's a little bar. Got my old B-29 and my prison car, and then all this stuff. I'll have to show this after though. I need to switch switch servers real quick because there's not enough people on that server to do the event. And I haven't done any events in a couple hours because I've been trying to do that stupid more than 2 hours, 3 hours at least. So I missed the last 3 events. Just trying to do that quest there. Moon sign, shine. Oh God, my camp's gone. Damn it. Let me try a different one. I don't really want to do Moonshine Jamboree anyway. I've did it like 4 times today. It's kind of a pain in the ass. The only one that I really don't want to do though is this one with a bunch of super mutants. Eviction notice. That one is so hard. Depending on what is going on with it, because they have these mutated things going on in each one of them. Now what's up? Why am I in third person? Okay. Eviction notice. Hell no. Oh God, it's so hard, man. I've got a few more minutes to find a good world. Then I'm just going to have to jump on whatever I can get. That eviction notice, man, you have these mutations, and there's some of them that are just too hard. That one's too hard normally. It's pretty hard normally. And with any of the mutations, it's twice as hard. They have the one where they're faster and stronger, and oh God, man, that one was insane. I did that one yesterday. And they have another one where you have to do them with melee weapons. You have to kill them. There's Moonshine Jamboree again. Tent couldn't get placed. Let me see. Okay, there's enough people on here at least to do Moonshine Jamboree. So let me do that one. What's going on here? Okay. I'm gonna have to check out chat after this is over because this is going to be too hard to do. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. How did I end up way the hell over there? I should have did this before I changed. I need to empty my stuff. I haven't even ate anything. My thirst levels are down. Good enough. Okay, that's good enough. Let me get to it first, and then I'll have to eat and drink something. Oh, I didn't even see what is got slow enemy. Okay, so this one, the enemies can, if they touch you, it'll freeze you and make you go slower. That's just enemy mutations, freeze touch. That one's not too bad. I need food. What the hell happened? I don't know what's going on. I'm not freaking getting my shit filled up. I just ate a bunch of food and my food level's still low. And I drank a bunch of freaking water. really don't know what's going on. Oh, they're full now. Okay. That was just lag, I guess. Oh, the worst one of the mutations I forgot to mention is this reflection one, where you shoot at them, and part of the time your bullets get reflected back on you. So depending on how strong your gun is, you can kill yourself with your own freaking gun. It's crazy, man. I did this Moonshine Jamboree like that with a reflection, and it about killed me 4 or 5. I think I did get killed once, but my armor saved me. This is so loud right now. I need to turn it down a little bit so I don't have to yell. I feel like I was yelling over. I hope you guys can still hear me fine. So the object of this Moonshine Jamboree is they have these steels. There's one here. There's one here. And there's one here that they're making moonshine with. And all these creatures are trying to destroy the steels. And you gotta... You gotta save the steels. At the same time... Come on! Ah! At the same time... Wait, how much? I don't know. We gotta fill up this tub with this stuff. There's only 8 of 30. Got to fill it up to 30 and then 60. The stuff that you get, this acid stuff that you get from a certain creature that's fighting. These creatures right here. All this green stuff that's around here is poisonous. When you kill them, they release this shit. I don't even think you have to kill them; they just release it. Some of them do. This acid, an acid cloud. The armor that I have on, though, it can't really hurt me a whole lot. It's got a lot of poison resistance, or not poison, acid resistance. Only the third wave.
The steels aren't
legendary. Shit. Oh shit. 3 more. They slowed me down. They froze me. Oh shit, this is already full. Didn't even notice. Damn. He's freezing me. Dog's farting. Woo! Dog farts. Damn, I left the household spray in the bathroom. I need it in here now. I think I got another. Oh, hey, I rigged up. Something. See how that guy's turned green? See that guy's green now too? That's from going inside that cloud. If I go in third person and go in the clouds myself, I don't turn green. Because of my armor. See here, in there, I'm not turning green. I want loot. Are they...
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine.
Yeah, this is wave 4.
Need I say more?
I should use my other gun. It goes faster. Froze me. Feel like a fish stick. I hate power armor, man. It's so hard to freaking maneuver. I'm always running into walls and falling off of stairs and all kinds of crap. Wow, that was laggy. Yep, and I bounced back. Okay.
I can't believe my
Over.
eyes. If I had tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Oh. Oh, this armor. Whew. Things are going to come out one day. Kenny's situation is explained. Everyone that lived in the 60s were dead. Maybe the stuff from the last 3 years will be released too. Yeah. Might not live to see it. It'll be after all of us are long gone. And our great-grandchildren will have to deal with it. Hey, got a legendary thingy. Another legendary one. I think that's about it. Well, exterior, I meant to go interior. I don't know. I seek happiness and I don't like liars. Truth often isn't happiness, but nonetheless, it's the truth. Yep.
Good evening, sir.
Truth is, what's that saying? The truth is stranger than fiction. People don't want to know the real truth because then they just don't want to believe it. There was something, so I've been watching, I mentioned this last couple nights at least. I've been watching Doctor Who lately. I started back, in I think it was 2005, the episodes that I'm watching now, the season that I'm watching. In 2005, this is way before any of this shit started happening, Things were still kind of normal back then. And they had this episode where this whole thing happened. Where aliens, a spaceship went right through the frickin' Big Ben Tower in London and landed in the Thames, and everybody seen it. But then after it was all over with, all the headlines on the paper said hoax, alien invasion of England is found out to be a hoax, blah blah blah, and all the headlines, and the girl.
Thank you for your cooperation.
The girl that's with the companion of the doctor. She asked him, "What the hell? Everybody saw it happening," and he said that people don't want to know the truth because it scares them and they feel safer. They feel safer when the government says that it's something else. And that gives them a reason to explain it away. Some people just don't want to know the truth. They're happier not knowing the truth. Because the truth is a little scary and at times, but to me, I don't think of it as being scary. I just think as like that saying that I just said, truth is stranger than fiction. I like strange things. I like that. It intrigues me. Just like Zero, when he first started coming on here, he was talking about all the folklore and all the urban legends and things like that. And urban legends are stranger than fiction, Well, they are fiction, pretty much, but the truth behind them, there's some kind of truth behind them and it's usually probably stranger than the fiction part, you know. And but people don't even want to know that, so they'll make up something. The truth scares them even worse than the monsters that they create to explain it away, you know. And the truth is, it's probably half of these freaking urban legends are just some psycho that's been freaking cooking people up in the freaking hills somewhere, you know, and flashing strange lights so people will be afraid of it. Yeah, liars suck indeed. It's like the old saying, liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah. Eviction notice failed on Sarge and I earlier. Couldn't fix Rad Scrubber in time. Still got a lot of loot. They had freeze touch, but we were short-handed. Yeah. That's why I've been doing this. If you notice that when it pops up, if it's something that I don't think I can do, or I'll go on and look at how many people are on. And if there's a lot of people like on this one, then I'll take my chances. But if there's not, then I'll switch servers. You know, it's a lot easier to do when you're not in a team. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't even tried to get into a team lately. And Sarge has tried to get me into a team at least once a day for the last 3 or 4 days. And I did explain it to him last night. I think it was last night or the night before, that because he came on the stream, is that I said that it's so much easier like this. Most of the time I was on private. I really like being on private, just to do the dailies and shit like that. And then after I get done with all the dailies, then I'll get, and even on the dailies, or even on the private, you can go in here and create a casual team, with just yourself in it. And so you can do all the team ones by yourself. There's a couple of them where you actually need to go and do teams. But then I'll just, once an hour when they have those things, if I'm not busy doing something else, when they have the events, I hop on a public server. But right now I just was on here mostly because I wanted to sell some stuff and because I'm streaming. But yeah, it's a lot easier because you can server hop a lot better.
Prepare for danger. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
But yeah, I was on eviction notice, and it was two different times. One of them, I think it was they were exploding. When they die, they exploded. And the other one was that you had to melee them, I think. And I died way too many times. Or wait, what was it? Was it melee? I can't even remember. Oh, I missed the queen. And also, I've been able to concentrate a lot better. Although I'm not concentrating real good right now, am I? Damn, look at all that gulper stuff. That doesn't get rid of half of my stuff, huh? Oh, that was laggy. Shit, I got scorch beast that I haven't even cooked up yet. It's gulpers. How long has it been since I cooked anything? I was way earlier today when I got those scorched beasts.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge? Artisan's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
700. About half of that. So about 50. Oh, way too far. Pretty close.
Are you ready for the
Actually,
thrill and
51 would have
excitement
did
of
it.
life in a post-apocalyptic hellscape? By popular demand, this month's creative learning classes are on Wilderness Survival. Varsity crafting materials are now available.
What was that? What? Nothing. You know what I forgot to do when I was in here? Scrap all this stuff.
Welcome to the White Springs Spa. Please take any of the spa suites in the back. Someone should be with you eventually.
Eventually. 25 years from now. Oh, copper. Really neat copper. Time is relative when you're a robot. I think it's pouring down rain out there again. Damn it. There we go. Most of the money right there. And that would be their last of it. Grab the stuff first. Still have a baker's dozen of those mutant party packs unopened. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked lately. I think I got a couple of them. No room to store. Yeah. I know it seems like almost every one of them will give you a 3-star legendary. And those can build up. What is still weighing me down? I'm down to 269. Still got some stuff in here that I shouldn't. It's all, and all these things don't weigh anything. Save those because most likely there'll be another one of them jamborees. I've been doing a lot of them. Okay, I'm down about as low as I'm going to get. I've got 5 of them. I've got 38 notes. Almost got enough for tomorrow. God, I got so many of these I just need to dump. Wait, what was that? Blackburn's Bungalow? What is that? That's the dude that I was just arrested a while ago. Can't read it from here. It looks like a lot of this is crap in here. Oh wow, a lot of these. Yep, that rain's coming down now. Raindrops keep falling on my roof. Okay, wait, what was that? I'm gonna have to find out what this plan is. Huh. I'm gonna get over here and dump a bunch of crap that I don't want. I don't need these. I saw Russ put the Blood Eagle skull helmet in his vendor for 75 caps. Or recommend. I bet that sold quick. I commented, I bet that sold quick. Yeah. Oh yeah, man, most people sell those things for a couple thousand. I've got 3 of each, the 3 helmets and 3 of the suits. I was trying to give one to Darcy today to put on Beckett, and she liked one of the other things I gave her, but pretty sure she gave it back to me because I got so much crap in here. I need to go through and put some other stuff, especially all this Foshnock stuff, on one of my other characters. There they are. I got 3 helmets and 3 of those. I heard that you get those doing daily ops. I just buy them when I see them cheap enough. The first one that I bought, though, was expensive. The other 2 were real cheap. I wouldn't have bought them if they weren't cheap after that. Figure I could sell them for about 5,000 a piece, so I'll make my money back. Pretty cool looking. Anyway. So I didn't realize this before. You can just hit triangle or Y, I guess, on the Xbox controller, and it automatically puts everything that you don't have weapons for into the ammo, so you don't have to mess around with that glitch. Anyway, get rid of about 400 of these. You need about 1,400 of these. Of these. Oh shit. Well, I'm getting low on those again. I still don't have enough copper. Alright, I think I'm good here. Need to go back to the Brotherhood. Find out how much more of this quest is going on.
Studies show the most intelligent being on this planet is...
I had 10 gold, so bought all T65 stuff, including jetpack and shocks. Oh yeah. Did you go over? I bet you can go over if you're not careful. I've got like 7,000, I think, right now. I was thinking about buying either the Thorn or the Strangler Heart, just to get it, you know. I probably won't wear it, but I'll display it, you know. What am I looking for? Oh, there we go, technical data. I'll give one of them to Valdez. Oh, yeah. So I finally was doing that Census Violence 2 or 3 days ago, and it did not crash, it did not mess up, and I got a Marine Under Armour plan.
I have been fully compliant with your questioning.
So
Threats are
now
not
I've got all of them.
With
I got the
everything you've done,
Raider ones, both of the Raider ones that I didn't have,
right now.
with the
Please, this argument is getting
mutant
us
packs. And then I got that one, so now I got all of them. I don't think there's even any other plans that I can get for the actual Under Armour itself either. Bought a blue Asylum for $4,000. Put on a mannequin. I ended up finding a pink one yesterday or this morning, maybe. I was doing line in the sand, and as soon as it was over, I ran inside real quick, and there was somebody else in there, and I just ran right into the room, and I saw it, and I grabbed it. I think whoever was in there was, well, it was a girl character. I call it a he because I think most of the girl characters are he's, but he came out of the bathroom area, so I'm pretty sure he got something in there, but I went straight into the room and got the pink one. I don't know how rare those are, though. It's probably not that rare. It's only the second colored one that I got besides brown. I've got at least 4 or 5 browns. Okay, let's talk to these people.
What can I do for you? Or did you come to lend a hand? I can't wait to take a closer look at this. Thanks again.
All right, let's talk to her.
Initiate, you've come at the right time. We've been talking to Dr. Blackburn and going over Scribe Valdez's report on what you found in Vault 96.
This smug monster is practically bragging about torture and unleashing horrors on the world. And Romani is treating him with kid gloves.
I am not bragging. What I have done was necessary. I take no pride in those terrible acts. I will have to live with the shame of them forever. That weight does not, however, diminish that the ends were worth the means. You will learn that soon enough. My colleagues will see that our creation, a vast improvement on the FEV, is distributed shortly.
Do you see the arrogance, the self-justification? We should end him and be done with it.
We gotta find out where the shit is first. Something to be said with due process. I've seen his idea of acceptable cost. Nothing justifies it. Why haven't we killed this guy yet? Is there a reason? We can't just murder a defenseless prisoner. Say due process.
And what jury wouldn't find this man guilty? You saw what he did with your own eyes.
Preventing Dr. Blackburn's associates from taking this horror any further must be our priority. And we may need the doctor to convince them.
Yep. Where are these associates? What will they do with the virus? Why would you help us stop them? He didn't say he would help us.
My colleagues have a laboratory hidden beneath the headquarters of my former employer, WestTech. We intend to correct the FEV's mistakes at their birthplace. Poetically appropriate, would you not agree?
What will they do with the virus?
My colleagues have a facility better suited to final testing and mass production of the virus. As we speak, they are preparing for its release into the air and water of Appalachia. Once dispersed, it will enter the precipitation cycle in groundwater. And then it cannot be stopped.
No. It could spread for hundreds, maybe thousands of miles.
Okay, so this dude says that he perfected the freaking virus, but he hasn't tested it. And he says the end justifies the means, which is never a freaking correct sentence. It's never a correct statement. But even if it did, the means of testing the final stages of it on a mass population is not justified under any circumstances. You know, it's not freaking. There's not any circumstances where what he did already is justified, but for him to think that they're justified and then say that he has a cure and then just release it willy-nilly on everybody without it actually, that's a real scientist wouldn't even do that. Not even a mad scientist would do that. I could see see a mad scientist doing what he's already done, like in real life. Dr. Mengele, he was the, if you don't know who he was a Nazi doctor that experimented on Jewish prisoners. And he said that the end justified the means because he got so much information. And what's really screwed up about that is after the war, the Allied forces took his research and used it. And that's a known fact, that they actually use the information that, I mean, ethically and just humanely, I understand that they think, well, all these people died, and if they didn't use the information that, or the research that came out of it for something good, then they died for nothing. They did die for nothing. I seriously personally think that Mengele's research should have been burnt. Nobody should have even looked at it. So what if he came through to some fucking breakthroughs or whatever? The means that he used to get that information was tainted and appalling and completely freaking against humanity. There's no way in hell that we should have benefited from that information at all, period. It should have been destroyed. And that's the same thing with this guy. Exactly the same thing. His information needs to be destroyed, even if it would do future generations good. But as of this point, we don't even know that it works. He hasn't even tested the final results yet. And he's going to. And that's just wrong. He needs to just put a bullet in his head. If we're certain that we could stop it, and once we do stop it, he just needs to be shot. Period. Because he's already admitted that he's guilty. And he's also guilty of a future crime that he's talking about committing right now. And if we can't stop that crime, then fuck. I don't know. It's crazy. I got the Marine and Raider shielded from party packs the other day. Pink, more rare than blue. I got the Raiders ones from the Raiders shielded ones from the party pack things. But I didn't even. I know that you mentioned that you thought that the Marine ones were going to be in there too, but I didn't ever see those. I seen some Marine. I did get a Marine armor plan, or a couple different ones of those, I think. Mostly what I've been getting off of those is costume plans, like witch costumes and clown costumes and skeleton costumes and hat, helmets, a headwear and the body wear. And I just got one earlier that was some other kind of costume. Can't remember what costume that was. Anyway, I've been getting a lot of costume ones and armor ones. I got almost a full set of metal armor now plans. Anyway, why would you help us stop them?
That is your goal, not mine. That I am not a soldier and would not withstand strenuous interrogation. Well, no minor delay on my part will change what is to come. My colleagues are already preparing. Perhaps my cooperation will allow us to make a case for the good we are about to do, and to convince you of our cause.
What?
Impossible. We could never support something so abominable.
Yes. If the Doctor's associates are preparing to distribute the virus, we have to put our emotions aside here and get to them before they can. Blackburn's punishment, whatever its form, can wait until Appalachia is safe. Head to West Tech. Find and secure the entrance to this lab, and we'll follow behind.
I don't like this, Romani. We should be done with him here and now and level this laboratory. This is just like what Elder Maxim faced at Mariposa. Or have you forgotten?
Elder Maxon came to regret acting rashly there. Or have you forgotten?
If they've already begun producing the virus, blowing up the place could just help spread it. We'll need to be a bit more delicate than that.
Very well. If Blackburn is coming with us, I will be watching him. Perhaps he can provide leverage against his fellow lunatics.
If I can prevent further loss of life, I will.
Then it's decided. Initiate, head for West Tech.
I don't believe him.
No time to lose. See you there.
All right. And speaking of those mutant packs, I forgot that I had 5 more of them, huh? I didn't even open them yet. See what I got. All the normal crap. Oh, I'm glad I had the right weapon on. I didn't even realize that. Twisted muscle serums. That's another thing I kept getting, is serums. Exterminator Raider armor, power armor. A lot of stim packs. Assassin's Wood left arm. That's going to be 3-star also, huh? Let's see. Yep. 4 of those. The Peacemaker. Oh, hey. Wow. It's a freaking grenade launcher. Never even heard of this one. Sturdy robot torso plan. Auto marine armor. That was, yeah. Well, I got 4 of these. Sturdy metal arm. So sturdy metal arm and torso. No other plans. Berserker War Drum. I didn't see that one. Oh yeah, there it is. Is that it? What's this do? Damage increases as health increases. And faster firing rate and reduced weight. I could probably sell that one pretty good. Although I hate to put that thing out in the public, let people friggin' use it during the events. Asylum outfits, rarity. Brown, green, blue, pink. Pink's right in the middle then, huh? Forest is rare. The hats are freaking way. Wait. The red's the rarest. Huh. It's a big gun. Yeah. It's a grenade launcher. It's an automatic grenade launcher. I think. Or maybe you just got to put that mod on to make it automatic. I don't know. Like I need to go back and get rid of this stuff. Put it in my thing. At the end of the night, last thing before I get off, if I have any script left in the script machine, I'll use a couple of these just to get rid of some of the script. I wasted 4,000 script yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Oh, anyway, I was going to show my camp. This is kind of cool. Let me go over here and do it. Okay, so yeah, I made a circle all the way around. See the green line? That's as far out as you can go. So I made a circle all the way around with all these different prefab housings things. Starting here with the plane, B-59 or B-29, I mean. It's kind of cool inside. I haven't done anything to the inside of this though. So I got this companion dude, follower, whatever you want to call him. Then this one is these containers, storage container things with looks like a cut up cable car that they put on here. Well, one part's cut up and the other part's whole. Looks like some kind of cable car or something. Streetcar. And then got a regular trailer here, and then it's like 3 stacked trailers on top of some, wait, 1, 2, yeah, 3 on top of a couple storage containers. And then this little truck over here, which I got as my bandstand. And this is a rail car that was a prison like rail car. I got this for my buff room. And this is my brewery in here. And up here is my little house. And I did this thing. If you look in here, look down here, I seen this happen. I tried it. I tried it a little bit, trying to figure out how to do it. And I couldn't get it right, so I did it exactly like this girl showed on her channel, and it worked. She got one of these aquarium TV things and put a candle on top, and then you make it so that the candle slowly goes down inside until it ends up down here in the bottom. So you can't see the candle, but it lights up the inside of this. Without the candle, this is kind of dark in here, and you can see it in the daytime all right, but at nighttime you can't really see it at all. But you can see this fish swimming around. It's kind of cool. In the nighttime it looks really cool. So I did that, and then after I played around with that and figured out exactly how that worked, I grabbed this back end of this car and this other back end of this car, and I blended them together to make one car. Well, the back end of the car, I put the chair on it. I wish it was the same color. It would have looked a lot cooler, but it wasn't the same color. But it blends in pretty cool. You see in the outline right now because I'm in creative mode, but without the outline, it looks a lot more blended. It's pretty cool. And then I put planters in the back of it. But yeah, it's a trailer and then a car seat, which they make these in real life. I've seen these done a lot of times with 57 Chevys and things like that. People cut off the back end of a 57 Chevy or fabricate a whole fake 57 Chevy and put the back seat in it. Anyway, so I got that. So I got my little little campfire area here. It's functional. It's got, you can cook stuff on these 2 pieces. And I put these couches and stuff with the stuffed animals on them. Then I made a dinner area over here. Got a bunch of park benches with stuff on the table and little stuffed animals eating dinner, or these 2 over here playing poker. And then, you've seen this. This is my little house. I haven't put much in here because I don't really have much budget left, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Over in here I got a little bathroom, but I haven't been able to finish it yet. I need to put the shower in here, a couple other things. Put an ashtray next to the toilet because that's the way you do it, man. Back in the old days, I always had a freaking ashtray next to my toilet so I could smoke cigarettes while I'm taking a crap, And I got my market area over here. I got it all flashy out here so that at nighttime that's the most lit up place in here so that people can see it better. Got a couple statues here and there. I got my artillery set up here. Oh shit, it doesn't have any power. I'm not sure exactly how to use this, but I think you can make these things. They're like to call in an artillery strike. And if you're like out in the world somewhere, I don't know what the range is, but if you're out in the world somewhere and something's attacking you, you could throw these locator beacon things or something, and then this artillery from your camp will fire. I think you have to have it loaded though. There's a ammo thing here, so I don't know how this works. I haven't really messed with it yet. I got my effigy up here. That was from the Foshnok. I got it on top of here. I don't have anything in these. I don't have anything in here either, do I? No. And this I don't have anything in. And then I got my shelter up here. That's about it, man. I wish they give you more budget, because I don't really have a lot of budget. I got so much stuff here though. It's kind of hard to walk around, but you can see the whole aerial view from up here. This is like the flattest place in the game that I could find, man. Found this super flat area, so it's pretty cool that I was able to build here. Oh, I got this pressure plate up here. That's what I was using to merge these things with. Are you tired? Me? I'm tired, yeah. Dog freaking doesn't let me sleep, so I'm always tired anymore. I did sell one longshoreman outfit. That's the outfit that I was trying to think of today. A longshoreman. I thought I had one of those. I was trying to find something for Darcy to put on Beckett. I can't remember what she ended up using. Well, I thought that I had a longshoreman. I couldn't freaking remember. I accidentally scrapped something. When I was trying to drop it, it wouldn't drop and it scrapped. So it was something that I could make, though, I think. I had Gear hands. That's what she ended up putting on them. I had two of these. Gear hand foreman outfit. Longshoreman. Got long johns. I thought I had a longshoreman. Longshoreman. I don't know. It's not here now. Could have sworn I had one. For 5K, still don't know what the actual value is. 5K sounds about right. Although I bet you they're pretty rare, man. Because I like I said, I thought I had one. I guess I didn't. Hey, what's this? Nuka grape. I want that. I'll take those mines too. Have never smoked while I have been on the toilet shitting. Yep, I always used to. For one thing, okay, so I lived with this girl that didn't smoke for a long time, and I would always have to go outside to smoke. And in the middle of the freaking rainy season, or the middle of the winter when it was cold, or in the middle of the summer when it was way too hot, a lot of times I would stand by the front door and keep it cracked and keep my arm out the door with a cigarette out there, and then stick my head out and take a hit and blow it out, you know. But the one place in the house that I was allowed to smoke is in the bathroom if I turned on the ceiling fan so that it'd suck out the smoke. So I always smoked in the bathroom when I lived with her, because that's the only place she would allow me to smoke, because the ceiling fan would suck out most of the smoke, and then I'd have to get the spray, you know. I'd get the freaking deodorant spray and deodorizer, or whatever it's called, Lysol or Glade or whatever, and spray it all over the place before I'd leave. Then she was okay with that. So that time definitely I had. I don't want to do it there. I definitely had a ashtray in the bathroom then. for sure. Okay. Get me some wood, huh? That's what she said. Marine. Stim pack one. Yeah. Go for 350. Exterminator. Raider armor. Go for 300. Got way too much noise in this camp. That freaking dude. That dude thinks he's a spaceman. He's not. He's an actor, but he thinks he's he thinks he's an alien, and that's him riding on his spaceship in there, shooting his gun. And he does that constantly. Nocturnal. Finally stopped. God, that was driving me nuts. Let's go for... Nope, he's starting again. Berserker drum. I'd like to see somebody using this. Okay. I'm only going to sell it for 300 though. Just so I can get rid of it. It weighs way too much. It's 20 freaking pounds, man. This is only 6 pounds. This one's actually probably worth a few. I'm going to bring it way down though, too. It's about 500. There we go. All right. Oh, I missed another one of the things. I just missed it while I was just talking. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream here, man. I'm getting tired. I'll probably get off for the night. I want to go to this next part of this. The next part of this quest that I was on. If anybody wants to see that, let me know about it. And when I do it tomorrow, I'll stream it in the daytime probably, though, because I'm going to do it early. Getting money again. Damn it, I'm getting too high. Need to go buy something. What did I just buy? I don't even know. Pertinent Bear? Was that his name? Is that how you spell pertinent? Box has blue smoke grenades to call the artillery strike if in range. Oh, okay. Who here smokes? I quit about 8 years ago for the last time. I've quit quite a few times before that, but never permanently. Oh, okay. See you guys later. You should stream it. Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably be in the daytime here. That'll be nighttime for you. That does make sense, Pale. I smoked when I was younger, but I have not smoked anything since 2011. Oh, you're doing better than me. It was 2015. The last time I smoked, I think. It took me a while to get off of them. I would stop for a little while, and then I'd get back on them, and then I'd do the lozenges and the gum, and that'd last for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'd smoke again for a couple days, and then I'd stop again. And it took me years of doing that before I finally did just completely quit. And mostly it was getting too expensive, and I didn't make it back to the VA to get a refill on the nicotine lozenges, so I just quit completely. And that was probably about 8 years ago. No. Yeah, about 2015. Maybe early 2016. Can't remember exactly. But close to 8 years. Smoking tobacco apparently makes your testosterone larger. Oh, that's a good thing. Testosterone is a good thing. Contrary to public opinion and toxic masculinity is only a thing with a small portion of the population. Just like toxic femininity is a thing too, with a small portion of the population. Mostly the loud bitches you hear on the fucking internet and Twitter and shit. Anyway, good night, Blue Jay. Hello, everybody. Hello, Pale Rider. King Rat, sitting here with Shadow, hanging out with old friends, and they have been one today. I had my cat say hello to King Rat. Her name is Shadow. Yep. Smoked that cigarette. Smoked the last cigarette in 76. Pipe a few years later. Yeah. Dang, that's a long time ago. That's 76. I actually quit in 76 for a while too, but I started again. I'm still having dreams about smoking cigarettes. Oh yeah, I smoke in my dreams. It's weird. I don't know why, and it's not like I don't even think about it not being a thing. I just smoke. Shit, I drink and do drugs in my dreams, man. I remember having a dream recently where some dude was holding a gun to my head and was trying to get me to buy some heroin or something, and he freaking, I wouldn't do it, and so he grabbed me and told his friend to inject me, and they got the needle out and they were starting to inject me in the neck with it, and I said, okay, just give me some crank. And they said, okay, and then they stopped, and then they sold me some crank. I was just thinking, well, that's a freaking messed up way to sell drugs. Threaten you with some harder drugs so you'll buy the cheaper drugs, you know. That was in a dream, though. That was crazy. I haven't did any drugs in longer than 8 years. It's been a while. 9, 10 years maybe? 11 years? I feel a lot better for it, man. I swear to God, if I would have kept it up, I wouldn't be alive right now. Guaranteed. Wonder if this bunk bed actually works on top. Let's see. Nope, it goes underneath. Coffee apparently raises it too. So imagine you drinking coffee and smoking cigars. Testosterone overload. Yep. Anyway, I got to get off, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe in the daytime with some of this. Definitely at night tomorrow with Harry Potter, or not Harry Potter, Hogwarts. Till then, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can, PayPal or Patreon. All in the description and the links below. Links in the description below. And hope to see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Adios. It's a little aquarium. Or terrarium. I'm on the top of the world looking down at creation, and the only explanation I can find. Bye!